Good morning everyone. In the last class we have completed up to exercise 4. Okay. Now we'll see a topic of division of integers. Okay. See ma, if you divide any integers, if you are dividing any integers means if you see this table here, one positive number is there and one negative number is there. Okay. If you multiply in your multiplication statement, you will get if you multiply one positive number and one negative number, you will get the answer as negative number. Yes or no? Like this only in your divisions also, if you multiply one positive number and if you divide one positive number to one negative number, you will get as negative number. Okay. Next, if you divide both negative numbers, if you divide both negative numbers, then you will get the resultant as positive number. Why? Because minus into minus is your plus, that's why you are getting a positive integer. And if you divide one negative integer to the positive integer, you will get the quotient as negative. Like this you are having some of the statements for your division of integers. Okay, this is about division of integers. Now we'll see the properties of integers. Okay, now we'll see the properties of integers. See ma, first of all, for integers you are having a different types of properties, that are closure property, distributive property, commutative property, identity to identity. Under additions as well as in your multiplications, you are having these many types of properties. Just don't be confused about these properties. Make it clear. It is a very simple and easy to understand. Okay. First of all, what is meant by closure property? See here ma, closure property in the sense you are having a statements like this. Okay. Means if you are adding any two whole numbers, if you are adding any two whole numbers, the conclusion, the sum is also a whole number. Okay, the sum is also a whole number. This is nothing but closure property. For example, if you add any two numbers, means 2 is a whole number and 3 is also a whole number, the resultant will be 5. 5 is also a whole number, right? Means if you are adding any two whole numbers, the resultant is also should be a whole number. Okay, that is known as closure property. Okay, this is about closure property. See here, in general, for any two integers a and b, a plus b is also an integer. Okay, under closure property of addition. Okay, this is about closure property. Next, commutative property. What is commutative property? See ma, commutative property is nothing but in general for any two integers a and b, a plus b is equal to b plus a. Okay, if you see this table here, 5 plus of minus 6 is your minus 1. Suppose take it as a and here it is b. Okay, take here a equal to 5 and b equal to minus 6. A plus b is your minus 1. And if you do reverse, means b plus a is also minus 1. Then conclusion, what is the conclusion? This LHS is equal to RHS, that is minus 1. Okay, this is about your commutative property. Have you clear ma? A plus b is equal to b plus a. Okay, this is your commutative property of under addition. Now associative property. Associative property in the sense, in general for any three integers a, b, c, if you add first these two, after getting the summation of a plus b, then you should add the c. Okay, this is in your LHS. And in your RHS, if you do the summation of b plus c, after that a, then both should be equal. LHS equal to RHS should be equal. Okay, then this is known as which property? Associative property under addition. Okay, under addition. See, for example, see here one example, 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, this is a plus b plus c, like this only, a plus b plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, it is nothing but these two statements, yes or no? 2 plus 3 plus 4 and 2 plus 3 plus 4. In both cases the answer is equal, that is 9. Okay, like this you are having a associative property under addition. Now coming to the additive identity. Okay, additive identity is nothing but just for any whole number, just you have to add a 0. What happened? What is the resultant? That resultant only, right? Suppose here A is there. A plus 0 is equal to A. Yes or no? Take A equal to 5. A plus 0 equal to A. 8 plus 0 equal to 8. Minus 10 plus 0 equal to minus 10. Yes or no? This is about your additive identity under addition. Okay, in general for any integer A plus 0 equal to 0 plus A equal to A only. The resultant should be. Okay, add the following here. If you try this, 2 plus 0 equal to 0 plus 2 equal to 2. 0 plus 3 equal to 3 plus 0 equal to 3. Clear? Like this you have to identify the additive identity. Okay, now additive inverse. What is meant by inverse? First of all, inverse in the sense opposite sign. First, suppose you are having a number as positive or negative. For positive number the inverse is negative, and for negative number the inverse is positive. That is nothing but additive inverse. Okay, additive inverse in the sense just 3 plus you have to add. Okay, multiplicative inverse in the sense just you have to multiply. Okay, with the opposite signs. Then the resultant should be 0. Clear? In general, for any integer A, there exists an integer minus A such that the A plus of minus A is 0. Both the integers are called additive inverse of each other. Yes or no? Both are additive inverse of each other. This is about the properties under addition. Okay. Now we will see the properties of integer under multiplication. There is nothing difference is there about addition and multiplication. In addition, under addition, just you are having all additions. In your multiplication, you are having all multiplication. See here, closure property, A into B is also an integer. If you multiply the two numbers, the resultant should be an integer. Okay, this is by under addition what happened? The summation, but here it is a multiplication. Okay, like this. See here, commutative property also. Just multiplication. A cross B equal to B cross A. A into B equal to B into A. That is nothing but commutative property. And here some of the examples are also given. Once go through those examples. Okay, so that you are very clear. Clear? This is about commutative property. And what is associative property? Associative property is A into B into C equal to A into B into C. This is your associative property. And next, distributive property. What is distributive property? Here it is a new one in this properties. What is distributive property? Distributive property is nothing but A into B plus C equal to A into B plus B in A into C. Okay, just you have to multiply this A to the inside. Okay, A into B plus A into C. Clear? This is your distributive property. And if you see here the example, this is your question and you have to multiply this minus 2 to the inside. Means minus 2 into 1 plus minus 2 into 3. Okay. Here minus 2 into 1 plus 3 is your 4. 4 into 2 is your minus 8. And here minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. And minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6 is your minus 8. Here plus into minus is minus. So minus 2 minus 6 is your minus 8. Clear? This is about your distributive property. Next, I said already in the additive identity, now it is a multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity in the sense, in additive identity you should add 0, but in multiplicative identity you should multiply 1. 1 is the multiplicative identity of integers. Okay, if you multiply any integer with 1, then you will get the same number. Yes or no? It doesn't change the integer. Clear? See here, a into 1 equal to 1 into a equal to a only. Clear? That is about multiplicative identity. Now coming to the multiplication by 0. Okay, multiplication by 0. See, if you multiply any integer with 0, what is the resultant, ma? Absolutely it is 0. Yes or no? Yeah, this shows that the product of an integer and 0 is, product of any integer and 0 is definitely a 0. Okay, a into 0 equal to 0 into a equal to 0. This is about your properties of your integers under addition and multiplication. Okay, now see here exercise 5. Here just what you have to do, verify the following. You have to see the first question. 18, just you have to verify under which property, that is just verify LHS equal to RHS or not, that one you have to verify. Okay, see the first one. What is first question? 18 into 7 plus of minus 3. 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3. Okay, I said already, first observe which identity it is. Okay, the given question, which statement, ma? The given question is in which property? Is in under, tell me all of you, distributive property. Okay, that is a into b plus c equal to a into b plus a into c. Yes or no? Here a equal to 18, b equal to 7, c equal to minus 3. Check. A equal to 18, b equal to 7 and c equal to minus 3. Okay. Now verify whether LHS are equal to or RHS, equal to or not equal. Okay. Just 18 into 7 plus of minus 3 equal to 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3. Okay, 18 into 7 plus of minus 3 means plus into minus is your minus. 7 minus 3 equal to 18 sevens are how much? 7 8s are 56, 7 1s are 7, 126. Okay, 126 plus 18 3s are 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3 is 54, means here minus is there, so minus 54. Clear? 18 into 7 minus 3 is 4, 126 minus 54, how much? 272. 18 4s is also 72. 72 equal to 72. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. Hence, verified. Okay, like this you have to do. Clear? Now next, second one. See second one. It is also same property under distributive property. Like this only you have to do. You have to verify. Okay, first under as same as first one. Next, see this one. For any integer a, what is minus 1 into a equal to? Minus a. Yes or no? A into minus 1. A into minus 1 is equal to minus a. Under which property? multiplicative identity, under multiplicative identity. Just write down there, okay? Under multiplicative identity, a into minus 1 equal to minus a. Clear? Next, determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is 5. Just you have to determine the integer, means minus 1 is there, okay? Minus 1 is there. Which number you should multiply to get as resultant equal to 5? Tell me. Which integer you have to do the product for the you want to get the plus 5? Just minus 5. You should multiply minus 5 to get the plus 5. Means already here minus 1 is there. Minus into minus is your plus. 1 into 5 is your 5. Clear? This is your fourth, last one. Clear? Next, see the second bit. Find the product using suitable properties. According to your properties, just find out the all. Okay? Here a into b plus b into a. Which property? Closure property. Just do product, how much you will get, write down and write down the answer. This one, a into b into c into d. Here somewhere went wrong, ma. See this one, a into b plus b into a into b, or else just do the multiplication, nothing, okay? Nothing will happen. Just do the product, whatever it is there. Just do the product and how much you will get the answer, that much you have to write. Just you have to do the product. And be careful with your signs, positive sign, negative sign, okay? With that only you will getting wrong answers. Clear? With that signs only you should be very careful, okay? Plus into minus is your minus, minus into minus is your plus, plus into minus is your minus, plus into plus is your plus. These are very important while doing these kind of problems, okay? I think you can do. Next, okay, up to here you should complete in your, wait ma, we'll do this one also. Under subtraction, properties of integer under subtraction, okay? Yeah, see, same as it is like that only, like addition, multiplication, you are having a properties of in under subtraction also. That is commutative property. Commutative property is nothing but subtraction is not commutative for integers, so it is not equal, okay? There is a not commutative for integers. And if you come to division by 0, closure property, see here, in closure property, or not closed under division. In closure property is also not possible under division. Commutative property is also not possible under division. See, if you division by 0, if you divide anything by 0, what will happen? It is not defined, undefined, okay? This is you have to remember. And division by 1, you will get the same value, already you know. This is the kind of properties in under subtraction, okay? And associative property is also not what that the division is not associative, okay? For subtraction, under subtraction also associative property not works, okay? This is about your associative, commutative under subtraction. Clear? Now coming to the exercise 6, fill the blanks, fill the following blanks, okay? Just see here, minus 25 is there, divided, fill blank equal to 25, okay? The resultant is positive number, plus 25, and here minus 25 is there. Which number you should divide to get the positive number? Either it is positive number or negative number. Yes, definitely you should divide with negative number, then only you will get the positive integer, okay? Next, dash divided by 1 is equal to minus 49, okay? Means you should multiply negative number, sorry, you should divide negative number to the 1, then you will get the minus 49. 50 divided by 0 is undefined, Definitely we know that is undefined, and 0 divided by 1 is 0. Okay, this is your exercise 6. Now what you have to do after completion of your exercise 4, yes or no? Yeah, in the last class you did in your classworks up to exercise 4. Clear? Now start with properties of integers in your classwork. Write today's date and write down properties of integers as side heading. Okay, write down properties of integers under addition. This is also a side heading. Properties of integers under addition. First of all, closure property. Write down closure property. After, write down this definition. Okay, after completion of this definition, write down some examples. Okay, some examples. Write down some examples. Next, commutative property. Write down this box. Write some examples. Next, associative property. Write down this box and write some examples from here. Okay, next, additive identity. Write down this box. Write these examples. Clear? Next, additive inverse. Write down this box. Write down these examples. This is under addition. Up to here, addition. This is under addition. Now coming to the under multiplication. Properties of integers under multiplication. Closure property. Write down this box. Examples. Commutative property. Write down this box. Examples. Next, associative property. Write down this box. Examples. Okay, like this you have to write for all. Just write down that property. What is that definition you have to write down, and some examples for that property. Okay, like this you have to write up to here. Multiplication by 0 also. After completion of this one, start exercise 5. Complete. Okay, complete it. After properties of integers under subtraction, what you have to do, just write down all the it is not sufficient, means just write here closure under subtraction. Write down this one. Just write down 2 examples for commutative also. Okay, for closure, commutative, and division by 0, division by 1. For all you have to write in your classworks. After, start exercise 6. Associative property also you should write. After completion of associative property, start exercise 6 and complete this first bit. Okay, up to here you have to complete in your classworks. On coming week your classworks should be going to checking. Okay, by that time you should complete your classworks. Okay, up to exercise 6. If you are having any doubts, please comment me. I will tell you. We'll meet in next class, ma. Thank you. Bye.